Hello to Las Vegas Live with Vegas Vic and Ziggy. I'm Vegas Vic, that's Ziggy. Say hello, Ziggy.
Hello, Ziggy.
Yeah, see, now every time you do that, and I know, it always ends me because that's really funny.
Okay, I'm glad that amuses you.
Well, I'm easily amused. This is Las Vegas. There's no amusement in Las Vegas, right?
No, none.
None whatsoever.
No,
so I gotta come here.
This is a town known for boredom.
I gotta come here once a week to hear you say hello, Ziggy. That's my amusement. Okay, you want to do that song that we got? Okay, well, so here we are.
That's copyrighted. You can't. Don't download that.
Yeah, right. So we're broadcasting live from Las Vegas on Periscope, and we're also posting copies of our old episodes at our YouTube channel, which is LasVegasLiveTV.com. And so now my new book just came out, which is called...
You got a new book?
Yeah, Great Casino Slots Volume 2. Now, I know that you wanted to talk about slot machines because you wanted to... Oh, yeah, you got a copy of the cover.
Right, well, I want to show everyone...
So, okay.
This is what the cover looks like. The book you can download from Amazon for only $2.99?
It's $2.99, yeah.
$2.99 you can download this book, okay? Great Casino Slots, Volume 2, okay? And here is my big question about slots.
Right.
Something about volatility. Now, there's something high volatility, medium volatility, and low volatility.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Okay. Now, yeah, that's one of the things that that people ask me.
Don't look at the monitor.
Don't. Yeah. By the way, thank you very much.
He's supposed to be talking to you. I look at the monitor to see the comments and the hearts and things like that I can keep them up on.
I understand.
But he keeps going.
I just like seeing myself on the monitor.
But he can't even see himself. That's the thing.
Well, you're telling my secrets to everybody?
We have a special monitor set up so that we can easily see the comments and people coming in.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, so, now your question was about high volatility, medium volatility, and low volatility slots. Okay, now this is something that that is kind of like a new concept in slot machines. Now, since slot machines have all become computerized, and by the way, it doesn't matter whether the slot machine is, a video reel, or if you still have the handle to push, or you go to reels that go clunk, clunk, clunk.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
About the reel slots.
Yeah.
Are those computerized but made to look mechanical?
Yeah, exactly. They're all computerized, and they just mimic the sounds of the old slot machines. In the old days, what happened is, when you put in the coins and you pull the handle, there were actually mechanical reels with lead weights on them, and so they would go clunk, 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 and that's how it would stop the reels. But all machines that are now in the casino, all modern slot machines, are all computers. Now, some of them, even though they look like they have the spinning reels, it's all just a video display made to look like that and sound like that.
Oh, okay.
So there is no modern slot machine works on mechanical reels. Now, back about 30 years ago, in the 80s, there were machines called electromechanical slot machines.
Okay.
Now, those were slot machines that were partially controlled by the electronics, but they still had a mechanical reel component to them.
Okay.
They had those real physical reels that would spin. But that's no longer the case. Now,
I still see the mechanical reels.
Yeah, I know, but the reels there are just an image. They're not really.
No. I mean, come on. You've seen them actual reels. I'm not saying they're controlled by a computer.
It's an illusion.
But it's an actual reel. I can see it spinning.
I understand, but it's no longer run mechanically. It's controlled by the computer.
Right, but it's still a physical wheel.
The reels themselves no longer make any difference to the outcome. That's the point.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So even though you might see something that looks like a reel, I can probably tell you that half of them are really nothing more than video images to make you think that they are there, but they're not.
All right. I disagree with you, but go ahead.
Yeah. Well, no. Some of them still have the spinning reels.
That's what I'm talking about.
But they make no difference to the outcome of the game. It's controlled by the computer.
That wasn't the point I was arguing with you about.
Okay. What were you arguing with me about?
You were saying that none of them. You said none of them are actual mechanical reels. But
yes.
They are physical reels controlled by a computer.
What I meant when I said mechanical reels is that those reels no longer go clunk, clunk, clunk to decide the outcome of the game.
But you could say, but they're an illusion that they're actually video, but they're not, they're actual reels.
Well, yes, but they are still an illusion because they are there just for window dressing. They make no difference to the outcome of the game.
Okay.
Yeah. So the outcome of the game is actually controlled by what's called...
Don't look at the monitor.
Don't look at the monitor. By what's called the virtual reel. Now the virtual reels is what's inside the computer's brain. And they have a number of stops, a number of ghosts, which are called the blanks in between. So that's how you can mathematically control basically millions of possibilities and combinations, whereas on the physical reels, if you had a 3-reel machine that goes clunk, 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 the best possible outcome out of that, of all combinations, is just over 10,000. So the maximum jackpot theoretically could have been only $10,000 on that. You know, but now you have jackpots like Megabucks, you know, there are millions and so forth.
Yes, it's the bar guy Ziggy. Yes, it's me from the bar last night.
Oh, you got a fan. All right.
Yes, but I'm the co-host here of Victor's show.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's our show, Ziggy. So
it's your show. I co-host.
Okay. All right. So when you have, you know, machines that pay in the millions, you cannot control it by the number of physical reels, and so that's where computers came in, because that allows the manufacturers to create a virtual reel table, and that controls the number of outcomes. And basically what you see on the screen or on the physical reels that really aren't there is just a graphic representation of a decision which was made inside a computer's brain, which is basically made out of binary numerals, which are sequences of zeros and ones.
So what is it? Let's get to the question.
Yeah.
Volatility.
Well, you keep interrupting me all the time.
I know.
That's okay. Volatility. Okay. Now, modern slot machines are created in a number of different ways, and there is a whole range of pay tables. For example, some machines can pay back as little as 82%, and some of them can pay back as much as 99.9%.
That means, wait, 99.9%.
There are video slot machines now on the market that pay 99.99% payback under the optimum play conditions and that program. It's available.
It sounds misleading, because it's basically saying that every time I put $1 in, I'm going to get 99.9.
Well, you know, that's over the life cycle of the machine. Now, they do this on a base of, you know, about 100 million test events for every single slot machine's program. And when they do that, they calculate to the 14th decimal point every single outcome. Now, out of that, there are different programming schedules. For example, so one set of programs will be the highest payback, which will be 99.99%, and then it goes down all the way to, say, 82%, and so forth.
Okay.
There are some casinos in Las Vegas that are at state minimum, which is 75%, which is absolutely deadly to your wallet. Now, I'm not going to mention which ones they are because I don't want to get sued. But, you know,
Why would you get sued?
Well, you know, when I talk about this, you know, publicly, I have, you know, other relationships, and I don't really want to badmouth the industry. You know, the fact that some...
You're not bad-mouthing the industry. You're being honest about the industry.
Well, yes. Well, some casinos...
You're educating our viewers
Yes.
that some slot machines are very bad payoffs.
Some slot machines are very bad payoffs, but it's not the manufacturers per se that are guilty of that. It's the customer, which is the casino. The casino has the choice to order machines that pay this percentage or that percentage.
And you don't want to mention the casinos that have low-paying machines or high-paying machines?
There is one casino chain in particular in Las Vegas that is known for having very, very bad payback machines, and I really don't want to mention it because they are currently in bankruptcy, and it's a major casino chain, and you know, this is a whole volatile case of circumstance that I don't want to get into.
All right.
But the point is that the majority of casinos purchase slot machines at a payback range which is somewhere between 84 and 88% for video slot machines.
And that's terrible, right?
That's terrible because it used to be 94.7% and 92% and so forth. But many of them, especially in the penny denominations, are now being sold to casino operators at the payback range of approximately 84, 86, or 88%. That's the ones that are so-called penny machines.
Right.
Where you can bet 1 cent per line, but you really don't, because many of them you require at least 40 cents per line, or you know, the maximum bet would be
Wait a
like
minute.
300.
Can't I actually? I'm not saying they could actually put a penny into the machine, but can't I bet 1 penny?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Every one of these machines will allow you. Well, not everybody. Most of these machines will allow you to play 1 penny for 1 line.
Yeah.
But there are some of the newest slot machines on the market.
and they get paid like $250 or $2.50. I mean, it's,
I know, it's
it is, and they're like, why am I only getting $2.50? I'm like, well, because you played 1 penny.
Yeah,
and that was the payoff.
And that's the point, and that's the problem also. Now, while theoretically you can do that, why would you? Because the point of casino
Somebody
gambling,
Vicious Vic just came in.
Vicious Vic?
I wanted to point that out because this is Vegas Vic.
Vicious Vic.
And we got Vicious Vic who just came in.
I don't know if
this is your evil twin that just came in.
I don't know if I want to meet Vicious Vic. I hope you're not vicious.
Sounds like a gangster, right?
Yeah, please.
So back to the volatility.
No, you didn't let me finish.
I'm sorry.
The other question. You keep interrupting.
I know.
All right, that's okay. Now, what I wanted to talk about is the fact that when you play a penny slot machine, what you should do is play at least 1 penny for all of the available lines. So if the machine has 50 lines, then bet at least 1 penny on all lines. So it'll be 50 cents.
That's something I want to ask. Thank you for bringing that up.
Right.
Because on a video slot machine, you can decide how many lines I'm going to bet,
right,
or how much per line I'm going to bet. So I need to ask you, I'm so glad you brought this up. Is it better to bet more lines, or to bet and less money, or bet more money, less lines?
Okay, never bet less lines.
So always, regardless of how many lines,
right,
you always bet that many lines.
Yes, and you always bet that many lines because many slot machines will pay the top awards and the top jackpots only when you play at least 1 penny on all lines.
So, okay.
Yeah, it's
okay,
kind of like your video poker. You can bet 1 penny, but
mm-hmm,
you get $2.50.
Mm-hmm.
But if you bet the 5 pennies or the 25 cents for all of the lines, then you would get your $500 or your $1,000 for the.
Okay.
So when you're playing video slot machines, always look at the number of lines and bet at least 1 penny on all of the lines. So if the machine has 50 lines, it'll be 50 cents.
And you'll know because on the display, you can choose how many lines.
Right.
You can look right at it. It says 30 lines or 50 lines. So you can walk right up to a machine and know how many lines you're going to play. And if you want to do a penny machine, understand that that's how much it's going to cost. If it says 50 lines, it's 50 cents every time you hit the button.
Right, but it's worth it because if you don't, then you're doing what you just described about that person on video poker machine that played 1 penny and wound up hitting the royal flush instead of getting $1,000.
That guy, he should have been playing 5 pennies.
Right.
For that, right.
Right, so instead of getting the big jackpot, you got $2.50, which was absolutely ridiculous.
Yes, my goodness.
So, I mean, if you play like that, you're a loser before you ever came. So save your penny, save your 5 cents or whatever, and go play when you have the money to play.
So that.